In 2018, at the Commonwealth Games quarterfinals, badminton fans were about to witness a fascinating clash of generations. On one side, Lee Chong Wei, a three-time Olympic silver medalist, former world number 1, and the undisputed king of Malaysian badminton. Even at 35, he was still the backbone of Malaysia's campaign, carrying both expectation and pressure on his shoulders. On the other, Loh Kean Yew, young, fearless, and largely unknown at the time. Representing Singapore, he had nothing to lose, only an opportunity to announce himself on one of the biggest stages of his career. This wasn't just a quarterfinal, it was experience versus youth, legacy versus ambition. So the question was simple: could Loh Kean Yew really challenge Lee Chong Wei? Or was this just another step in Chong Wei's long dominance? From the opening rally, the intent was obvious. Neither player looked to settle into long rallies. They chose attack immediately. The focus quickly shifted to the net, where taking control of the front court meant taking control of the match.
Power, strength in that man.
A beautifully disguised forehand cross-court drop from Lee Chong Wei. Exceptional control from the Malaysian, forcing the shuttle to tumble tightly over the tape. Pinpoint accuracy from the Singaporean. Loh Kean Yew showed sharp reactions, but Lee Chong Wei was already one step ahead. In the following rallies, Loh Kean Yew revealed his attacking potential when given lifts, showcasing his skill and speed.
Another success.
Lee Chong Wei began with a soft drop shot, luring Loh Kean Yew in, before striking with a winning smash.
Last Commonwealth Games.
Has a wonderful record.
Lee Chong Wei with a masterful disguise. His body language suggested a net shot, but he pulled off something completely unexpected. A phenomenal shot from Loh Kean Yew, an overhead slice drop, packed with speed and precision, leaving no time for a response. In the next two rallies, Lee Chong Wei demonstrated his mastery of pace, using slower shots to counter Loh Kean Yew's fast-paced shots. A brilliant save from the 20-year-old, immediately followed by a delicate net cord. That soft block defense from Lee Chong Wei was perfectly executed, and it made all the difference. The first game went to Lee Chong Wei, finished off with a perfectly placed drop. In the second game, both players came out firing, ready to attack from the very first rally. Loh Kean Yew made a fantastic retrieval against Lee Chong Wei's deception, but Lee's final smash was simply too powerful. Can you believe this thunderous smash came from a 35-year-old? Another brilliant display of superb control from Loh Kean Yew.
Might be a little out of date.
A forehand cross drop perfectly landing right on the line.
It's back into that.
Starting from 13 to 15, Loh Kean Yew began making a series of forced and unforced errors, and the score gap quickly widened. What a battle! Lee Chong Wei once again showed why he's a legend of the sport, blending speed, precision, and deception with absolute mastery. While experience ultimately edged out youth in this quarterfinal, Loh Kean Yew, though just 20 at the time, displayed flashes of brilliance and proved he had the talent, speed, and courage to challenge the very best. And just a few years later, in 2021, he fulfilled that potential by becoming world champion, cementing his place among badminton's elite. This match wasn't just a game, it was a glimpse of the future of badminton, where the next generation learns from the legends, pushes the pace, and reshapes the sport. The battles to come are faster, fiercer, and full of surprises. Thanks for watching.